Hi, I'm Scott from Solace Financial, and this is a video market update for my clients, friends and family. None of the information in this video is personal advice. Please give me a call before doing anything. This video is in front of the ballroom at the Brisbane Club. This is where we're having our seminar on the 11th of August. It's our 10-year Solace anniversary seminar. We're doing a 3-course dinner with champagne tasting as well. So invites are going out. Please come along if you'd like to come. The market. So this year, in this chart, it looks really good, 7.5% return in the share market this year, but the 2-year is a different story, and I think that that's the one to really look at. The 2-year return has been as close to zero as you like. Good news on the inflation front. We just had the UK's inflation numbers come out, and that was a good drop, down to 8.7%, and the US is down to 4%. Our inflation's also coming down, it's down to 7%, and we seem to be lagging the US and the UK on the inflation front at the moment, but it's all good signs, it's all good news on that. The share market is reacting volatile around it as well, because we still have high interest rates and potentially increasing unemployment and potentially a US recession later in the year. We don't know. On stock value, so I want to talk about PE ratios again. I talked about PE ratios probably about a year ago. I'll put a link in the description to an explanation about how those work if you want to find out about it. But PE ratios are simply a measure of how cheap or expensive a stock is. So it's the price divided by the profit of the company divided by how many shares there are in the company. In Australia, the average PE ratio is 15, and so if you saw a stock with a PE ratio of say 20 or 25, you would say that's expensive. If you saw a stock with a PE ratio of 15, that's fair value, and if there was a stock at 10, you'd say that's cheap. Sometimes you get what you pay for those, so it's not the one rule to look at when valuing stocks. In the US, a company like Apple, tech company, their current PE ratio is 32. And that's why I've been talking for the last few months about the tech industry and how high it is and how we're avoiding that industry at the moment. A company like Apple could also be affected if there is a US recession. So with higher interest rates and increasing inflation or higher inflation, people are more likely to focus on paying off their mortgages and buying food and the essentials, rather than upgrading to the newest iPhone with the newest camera. It's probably more likely that they'll save on those types of expenses. With a PE ratio of 32 for Apple, that could be a problem because the earnings or the profit may decrease, which means already at an inflated level of their share price, it could be in for a big fall. That's it for this month. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. And if you'd like to come to our seminar, please jump online, please get the invite and click on the link and book in. Thanks very much for your time. Would be probably cheap. And if it was, sorry mate. Where am I going to start from? PE ratio of 15. You all right?
How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
This is the one, huh?
I'm halfway through.
So
I'll be 1 more minute. I just.